can pull up YouTube on I can have it in picture on my PlayStation.
Oh. Real quick, confirm whether you can hear me so that we don't have the same issue that we had last time.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Maybe we can see if I can hear that. I can hear you.
Awesome. Let us go. Alrighty. So, where we left off, my guy received some training in both alchemy and mercantile. So the next one I want to work on, I believe, I want to start working on my melee skills. So blade, blunt, and hand-to-hand. There's only one problem with that. I'm a little overweight.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep it pulled up on my phone for now because technically there's a workaround for me to have you up in picture, but I mean, we just started the stream. We could try that. I would need you to send me a message on PlayStation to
Send you a message on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay, let me...
I'm gonna keep your stream up on my phone anyway. But
I'm assuming I can send this link via YouTube? Or via my phone?
yes. And I need to do that. And
let's see here. To this one, I think. See if that worked.
Good. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You got a great deal there. You drive a hard bargain.
it's gonna work. You know, right?
You drive a hard bargain.
I'm sure we'll get there. Real quick, do I have... I've got a... I've got amulet, I'm gonna get... 2 brass rings.
Good day.
And then... Alright. I have 3 people watching. It's crazy.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, we got you there.
Let's go. Alright, so I need to go If I remember correctly, I need to go, I think, here, roughly? So, guess I gotta start hoofing it.
End up watching like a movie or something later, I'll have to remember to turn my volume for my video back up. But I'll figure that out pretty quickly.
Fair. Another slight bonus.
Since I'm on a golf game, there's a ton of downtime. Oh yeah, good game.
Oh yeah.
I can even see the chat.
Another bonus is that because I'm doing this, I can also use this as a chance to ever so slowly boost my acrobatics. Speaking of that, let me hotbar this top. I forgot that, forgot how much of a difference high acrobatic skill makes versus no acrobatic skill.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at the end of the stream, I'll swap to my character I've been working on this whole time and show you just how I've been going in the wrong direction. I'll show you just how much of a difference like high acrobatics makes when you're jumping, going downhill. Like that. I just died from that small of a jump.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You jumped all of about 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot how beautiful my character was for a sec. Look at that. Just look at that detail. Just look at
That's a
that
pretty
face.
fella.
Look into those beautiful eyes that look like the doors to oblivion. Truly a sight to behold. Oh, I forgot to shortcut the potions. Jesus Christ. 2 jumps going downhill and I'm almost dead.
I missed a putt on a par 3, and the green was shaped in such a way that even though I barely missed, it slowly rolled all the way off of the green.
Damn.
But I made a 15-yard chip to save.
Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna have to go.
Some steep hills.
Oh yeah. That little jump took out a quarter of my health. I hate this so much.
With really high acrobatics, do you not just die?
You know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm screw waiting until the end. I'm saving game. I'm gonna load my other guy. We'll load this. Just so you get an idea. This is a guy that I've maxed every skill on. Meet Chief Kung, the orc. He's beautiful.
Chief Kung.
Chief
Whoa.
Kung. Let me find a suitable spot. Frostcrack Spire will work. Alright. First of all, my jump just base. Already a lot nicer. Like twice the height that I could get. See, that's a pretty good drop down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is what max acrobatics can do for you.
You took like 2 damage.
Like literally nothing. Literally
Yeah,
nothing.
that looks worth maxing out.
So yeah, no, that is the power of max acrobatics. You don't worry about falling anymore. I will not jump down this. Because that will happen. Jesus. Jumps are scary. Alright. And there's the deserted mine. I've not run into any enemies, and I am not complaining. I just had to open my fucking mouth, didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright. It might... I'm thinking it might be across this way. There's Fort Antius. Oh yeah, no, it is lower, isn't it? Yeah, it's down this way. I was thinking it was up higher than it was. This is okay, because we are getting much needed athletics and acrobatics experience. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Periite Shrine. Hey, acrobatics is now journeyman. Or no, apprentice. I can get rid of that marker now. Oh, almost dead. An honorable opponent. Speaking of honorable opponents, that is not what I'm going to be to these people. Like Mr. Urtius here. I found the shrine to Periite. Something is wrong with his worshippers. They seem frozen in time. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Now begins the almighty cycle. Our friend Mr. Urtius here is going to have a very bad day. Alright, so now that we're here and we're grinding this, how's things going in golf? What's going on there?
Bad.
Bad? I'm sorry to hear that.
That was... Okay, thankfully, that wasn't too terrible.
Hmm.
I got stuck in a bunker.
Mm-hmm.
The side by the green that I needed to hit to was just like a sheer wall.
Hmm.
And the green curves down into it.
Right.
So I went from having a chance at an eagle, if I hit it not in the bunker,
Mm-hmm.
to getting a bogey with a chip out of the bunker. I just ended up in the same spot twice in a row, and then actually chipped it in.
Well.
Yeah, that wasn't my best. But each round I played the course twice.
Yeah.
So, even if I don't do great, I have matched. I don't know who you're beating up, but I'm not sure they deserve it.
They, deserve is a strong word. This is what we would like to call in the business, divine justice.
I'm
You did
assuming you're just
something-
grinding a stat.
Yes, absolutely. But in universe, he is delivering due diligence. Because this man did a very silly thing. See, in the game, the quest involved with these people reveals that they did a very silly thing in that they basically just made themselves completely still by removing their souls from the corporeal plane by accident, and now they're just kind of stuck on the other side. So eventually, the doctor here, he's gonna save them.
Right.
But when Mr. Urtius, the priest of this group, comes back, he ain't gonna feel too good. He's gonna have some bruises. It's gonna be a little sore when his soul comes back. It'll be a very, very powerful lesson on why he shouldn't do what he did to him and his group again. Yeah, that's on the topic of like Daedric quests and stuff. That's one thing I've learned I will want to do before I do the guilds, because there's at least one quest that I've learned from Chief Kung in his adventures that if you do a certain guild's quest line to its completion before that Daedric quest, a character you need for that quest is no longer labeled essential and could die, soft locking out of the quest and its reward entirely. And on top of that, it's a character that wanders throughout the world and only shows up in its place on what's supposed to be a specific date and time. But the game is kind of fucked and sometimes just doesn't do it right. So there are times where it's like, oh yeah, this character will be gone from like the 15th to the 17th. And then either they're dead or they have been walking into the side of a mountain for the last 8 days and haven't come back yet. And you gotta go look for them.
That's not good.
No, it's not. So if that's what the quest is gonna look like if I beat a specific quest line first, I'm just gonna wait on that quest line until I do all the Daedric quests. Alright, I've been punching Mr. Urtius here for a good while. Let's see what my punches skills are looking like. Alright, I'm apprentice. Hand to hand to 36. I started that at 14. Already, I'm much more powerful than when I started. Yeah. One thing that is very sad that I found out. So I learned that in the original Oblivion, you can buff your hand-to-hand skill through very unconventional and silly ways. I believe it's by fortifying your fatigue. You can actually buff hand-to-hand damage in the original.
Right.
It does not work in the new one for some reason. Meaning whatever damage you get at 100 hand-to-hand and 100 strength, that's what you're locked into. There's no way to boost it any further, because you can't enchant your hands, unfortunately. Oh, and now that I'm using a character that is not under the Atronach, I can actually use some cool magic spells and stuff. play around with some goofy things. First things first, though, I will have to get those skills up to 100. You can one thing that this game has over Skyrim is you can actually make your own spells in this game. And you can fully customize what they do and how they work. Like you could take, you could go to like a mage's spell shop, buy a spell for like fireball or something, right? Mm-hmm. Just a thing that like hurls a ball of fire at somebody. You can then use what you learn from that to go to a spell making thing, and now you can make a spell that just like self-immolates you and anything around you in like a 10-meter radius for 100 seconds. Mm-hmm. It is very weird and very goofy. Or you can make a spell that robs the fatigue and strength of everyone in a 10-meter radius, and they just fall to the ground. I will be... The only thing is that under normal circumstances, you would have to do about half of the Mage's Guild quest line in order to get the ability to spellcraft. But that's under normal circumstances. We're going to do abnormal circumstances to get it a lot quicker.
Gotcha.
I think because raising these skills up does take a long time, I will get each of them up to 50, and then I'll move on to showing you the abnormal method so that we can do other things. So that's not just this an entire stream. And I'll just say that I think for these like long grinds, I'll just show what it is I'm grinding, how to do it, and then I'll do the last of it off screen.
Right.
Because it would be some very boring streams if this was all each of them were.
Maybe. Unless we turn it back into the old podcast.
You could. You could.
That was something.
We'd have to come up with some topics.
About to say something, but I don't really like that topic very much, so never mind.
Ah. Fair.
Right, so recent events are sort of out of the question because that's...
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been a lot of bad for the algorithm. And by the algorithm, I mean the one that would delete your channel.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Huh. Anything you want to talk about specifically?
Well, I am training my melee skills, specifically hand-to-hand. Anything going on in the martial arts world that's interesting?
There is a UFC event tonight.
Ooh.
It's not particularly interesting. It's a fight night, but it's an event.
Describe the combatants to me. What strange JoJo characters do we got going on tonight?
So the main event is two light heavyweights. It's Carlos Holberg and Dominic Reyes.
All right.
Carlos Ulberg just kind of walks forward, throws a lot of strikes.
What's his
High volume guy.
What's his stand ability? What does he do?
I'll be honest, I haven't watched very much of it. I know that he's a high volume guy, at least based on the one fight that I did watch it. But
give me his death battle stats. What? What stupid feats does he have that don't make sense?
his record.
He pull up his record, it's like, he's the first man to win a fight against Jake Paul.
Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul by split decision. I'll have you know.
I stand corrected. Meanwhile, Ortiz
I'm not sure why I know that
undefeated.
off the top of my head, but yeah. Speaking of Jake Paul, he's boxing a dude soon who is a world champion, or a former world champion. I don't know if you
Well,
ever watched
what
Gervonta
else
Davis.
is new? Challenging
But,
former champion.
Gervonta Davis is still in his prime, but here's what sucks about that.
All right.
So Jake Paul's 6'1", walks around at about 220 pounds, supposedly, which seems about right.
Mm-hmm.
Gervonta Davis, 30 years old, so he's still well within the range of like being in his prime.
Right.
And he's I'm gonna say former champ because I actually don't know if he's still champ.
Mm-hmm.
But Gervonta Davis is 5'5".
Mm.
Currently, I'm guessing he fights at light welterweight, which is 135 pounds, which is the heaviest weight class he's fought in. He's fighting a 135er.
Mm.
So, just imagine like Muggsy Bogues playing basketball against Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm.
Muggsy's the shortest player in the history. Had a long career too. He was pretty good. Just imagine that. That's this box. 5'5", 135 pounds versus 6'1". Jake's gonna weigh in probably at 195, which is the limit that they say. So he's a little bit bigger, you could say. And it's also an exhibition, so it's not even real. He's gonna probably go to a draw with a 5'5". And, I don't know. That's something I guess.
I had to choose the worst sword for this.
Get knocked down by Canadian is
Oh, real quick, one thing that's very funny about using swords for this, when you get your skill high enough, you can bleed them. But if they bleed too much, they collapse. And because this guy can't fight back, he can't get up. Anytime he does get up, it's
That's
like
back.
maybe 5 seconds later he gets down again.
There is an interesting UFC event coming up though on October 4th.
Yeah?
It's the main event is a rematch between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira, which isn't really going to be interesting because Alex is old.
Right.
Like Alex still has all of the tools to beat Magomed, and realistically, when you're looking at their styles and their abilities, he should win. But like, he should have won the first fight too.
Damn.
So it doesn't really get brought up either because like he was really great for a stretch of fights. 2-division champ. He was a 2-division champ in Glory as well. It's like one of the best combat athletes ever. But like he's 38. You know what I mean? Like eventually it goes away a little bit. But he had this really great streak. Had 3 title defenses at light heavyweight. Won the belt, then 3 title defenses. Decent opponents. All of that was good. Except his last title defense, which was against Khalil Roundtree. He was a good fighter, good Muay Thai, but he's not like a world beater or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just he's good. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He beat up Jamal Hill, so that was fun. But Alex looked like shit until the 3rd round, and then he just beat the absolute fuck out of Khalil Roundtree for a while before the ref stopped it. And then he looked like he was back in his prime, but that lasted for like 2 minutes. You know? 3 minutes, I'll be generous. But he looked like he was 32 again for a while. So, you know?
Yeah.
But in that fight, people kind of made the excuse of like, he had the flu or something, and so he was like coughing and blowing his nose between rounds, and like he didn't look good. But he also just didn't fight well. So there was part of me that was like, okay, he's sick, but also at this point he's 37, and he's gonna slow down at some point, and he just didn't look very smart in that fight.
Yeah.
Until the 3rd round. He got dropped in the 1st round because he was overextending and being stupid. He didn't look good.
Yeah.
Then he fought Magomed, and he didn't look good again. And even still, he won the 1st round. He won the 5th round. And he was winning the 3rd round until he got clipped with like 10 seconds left in that round.
Yeah.
So he's still capable of winning. But he's old. So he's... Historically, when you have 2 guys fight, and then you have a rematch between them, when the younger guy wins the 1st fight, he also tends to win the 2nd fight. Because he's younger. And the older guy is now even older. So, co-main event is where the real fun starts. Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. That's where the fun starts. That fight's gonna be awesome. It might actually end up kind of boring for a lot of people, but I'm gonna love it, because it's gonna be 2 guys with insane cardio. Merab, I think, is incapable of getting tired. When he fought Umar Nurmagomedov, so the first 2 rounds Umar won, and then the last 3 rounds Merab won like handily. 5th round was close, and then Merab caught him at the end and hurt, kind of stole him around. But it wasn't like he was losing up to that point, it was just a close round. But like Umar was doing well in striking, landing punches, throwing kicks, landing those. He was landing some takedowns even though he couldn't keep Merab down because he was scrambling and getting away from him. But he was just having a lot of success. But it was a super fast-paced fight. And so Umar, like a normal human, got tired. Merab didn't. And he never got tired. He actually picked up his pace as the fight went on, because he noticed Umar was getting tired from the pace, and so he just started going faster.
Damn.
And like early in the fight, Merab would try to counter with some takedowns of his own, and like he couldn't get Umar down. late in the fight, he was like kind of getting him down at will. He wasn't holding him down. Umar was still like getting away in the scrambles, but he was getting him down.
Yeah.
There was a point in that fight where Umar has his hands. He's behind Marab, and he has his hands locked around Marab's waist, and he just tries to lay down. So Umar is just like hanging from Marab's hips,
Mm-hmm.
and Marab is just like standing there, holding him and like taunting the crowd. Umar was so tired, he just held on to him for dear life, and Marab just stood there.
That is rough.
And then started beating him up again. So you have Marab with infinite cardio. And then Corey Sandhagen probably has the next best cardio in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Umar, I would say. It's kind of hard to know who has better cardio between them because they fought, but it was kind of the same fight. So neither of them really get super tired. Because they just kind of had like a chest match, just like technical, but not like neither of them were just like trying to overwhelm the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Marab, so it's just hard to know. But where Corey's interesting is he has great jiu-jitsu. And specifically, he has a great guard. Which, as far as I know, Marab hasn't fought anybody with a super great guard before.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if Marab's trying to take him down, like, the reason that Umar got really tired was because he was trying to scramble.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of energy to do that. And against Marab, he's not going to get tired, and you are. It's just a fact of life.
Yeah.
So he's went in with a bad game plan. Corey's not going to scramble. Corey's going to pull guard. He's going to pull guard. He may occasionally scramble and go for like a leg lock or something, which is going to be interesting to see how Marab deals with, like, if he's getting caught in like a heel hook, how he deals with that. And if he knows how to defend it, because a lot of people just don't.
Yeah.
And Marab doesn't really have power. He throws with everything he has all the time. He just doesn't really have power. So it's not like you have to worry about, like, if you're trying to pull a heel hook against Ilia Topuria, he's going to knock you out with one punch. Similar to what happened with Ryan. Like, he's just going to bash your face through that.
Mm-hmm.
Marab is not going to do that. He just doesn't have that ability. So Corey's going to be pretty safe to do that.
Yeah.
So Corey's also very complex in the stand-up. I'm not going to say he's the best striker in the division, but he's hard to deal with. He's constantly moving. He's constantly circling, changing angles, switching stances, throwing different strikes. He just does a lot of different things, so you can't really predict him. Where pretty much everybody has things that they come back to, and they kind of have patterns. Corey doesn't. So, even though I think him and Marab are pretty equal in the stand-up as far as like their technical ability, Corey's just complex in a way that Marab isn't, and in a way that nobody else in the division is. Not since Dominic Cruz retired. So, I don't know. It's just an interesting fight to see how, like, realistically, Marab is just gonna walk forward, shoot takedowns, not get the takedowns, but he's just gonna keep shooting. He's gonna try to get Corey to scramble so that he can tire him out.
Mm-hmm.
But if Corey doesn't do that, and instead just goes for leg locks and pulls guard, then stuff gets kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a very real possibility he's a bit.
Real quick, just as a brief intermission. I was going to show you the me maxing out lockpicking skill. Normally, you would try to lockpick this thing. Normally, you would try to do the tumblers here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see I'm failing it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, locking it in like that and breaking it grant XP. Alright?
Oh.
That is how you get XP. You also get XP by finishing the lock completely.
Mm-hmm.
But back out of this and then reopen it. The geniuses at Bethesda did not foresee someone attempting to skip the locks you're meant to open and go straight to the already locked ones or pinned in ones and just spam the button. Because behind those clicking buttons, you hear the skill ups sound effect. I get experience for trying to lock in a already locked in tumbler. And as you can see, I'm already apprentice at security. Just from pressing the A button.
That's incredible.
I just press A and I win. But that intermission aside, please continue what you were saying before.
It's pretty much everything on that fight.
Fair.
Marab has infinite cardio. Corey is probably gonna die scramble with him, so it's not gonna matter. And then, like, if Marab doesn't deal with Corey's guard well, he's gonna try to turn the fight into a stand-up fight
Mm-hmm.
and just not take Corey down. I'm pretty confident that Corey wins a stand-up fight between them,
Right.
just because he's so complex. And probably a little bit faster than Marab.
Now you're confident he would be the one coming out on top, but which one would you want to come out on top? Is it him or is it the other guy?
I really like Marab. I think Corey's more interesting as a champion because Marab is kind of everybody already.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just more interesting matchups. Rematch with Umar, rematch with Jotun, and then just matches with the contenders that are coming up. Or with Marab, it's like, can it be everybody?
Yeah.
And he's older for the division. I think he's 35. Which isn't old, but it's for 135 pounds. It's kind of
Right.
yeah, he's 30. So you're getting there. Next fight is also very interesting. That's sort of the end of where I think things are interesting. Hadji Mix has a fight that'll be interesting to see how he does because he was terrible in his debut fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of the end of what I think is interesting, other than Yuri Prohashka and Khalil Roundtree. It's Khalil Roundtree, good Muay Thai. He has power. He has heavy kicks. Yuri Prohashka is... If you want somebody that's a stand user, it's Yuri Prohashka.
Oh, yeah?
He's an autistic samurai who just kind of does things.
That's awesome.
He just kind of does shit. And it works against everybody other than Alex Pineda.
That fucking rules, dude.
He's incredible. I love Yuri Prohashka so much.
He's an autistic samurai.
He's the one that accused Alex Pineda of using black magic. And said like, hey, maybe keep the gods and stuff away, and we'll just like see who's the better fighter. And Alex responded, hey, if you don't have the gods on your side, that's not my problem. Like,
what a power play.
I don't know if he's the goofiest fighter I've ever seen, because Tim Elliott's pretty fucking goofy.
Which was the one you showed me that clip of the other day where he kept saying, "You're fighting my family now"?
Oh, that was Anthony Smith.
It was Anthony Smith. Okay. That one was goofy.
Who is known for getting beat up. And, he's known for getting beat up, but, like, not giving up.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of heart. And they call him Lionheart, which is kind of adorable.
That's so sweet.
Like, he's not very good, but, like, boy, can he take a punch. It's really not a compliment at all. But
can't throw a punch for shit, but God, is he stubborn.
yeah, absolutely. He got his teeth knocked out during a fight with Glover Teixeira, which, I mind you, they wear like mouthpieces. He was getting beat up so hard his teeth fell out. And not only did they not stop the fight at that point, they didn't stop the fight for another 2 rounds. It got so bad that Glover was on top of him and hitting him and apologizing.
He's
It's
looking
the
at the refs.
grossest
It's like-
fucking fight I've ever seen.
He's looking at the refs. He's like, "Do I really have to?"
It's after, I think it's after round 2 that happens, where
Like,
his
you
teeth fell out.
you
And
guys aren't
Anthony
gonna call
Smith
it?
goes to his corner and says, my teeth fell out. And his coach just ignores him completely and says, alright, here's what I want you to do. I want you to use your jab. And just like keeps going with the game plan. And Anthony Smith is like holding his teeth. And somebody comes over and takes his teeth and puts them in his pocket and then walks away.
Oh God! The fuck?
Like what are you guys doing?
They put the fighter's teeth in their pocket. Like
I believe
like a guy just grabs this fighter's teeth and then shoves them in his own pocket.
yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It was, I think the way they explained it wasn't his teeth, it was fillings.
Even
Either
still,
way.
that was in his mouth.
Yep.
There was likely
It
still
was either a
lot
tooth
of
or it
blood.
was in his tooth.
There was also likely a lot of blood, I imagine.
I mean, he was bleeding from everywhere, so like...
Even
You know.
still, why would you want that in your pocket? Like,
It's...
obvious infections aside, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to wash out in the laundry.
Yeah, it's the worst negligence I think I've ever seen in a UFC fight. I've seen worse in MMA fights, other than just like
Right.
regional stuff. Where they have like Jimbo from the bar rapping or whatever. And it doesn't know what's happening. But as far as in the UFC, like, a fighter comes to you and says, my teeth are out, tell him to take out his mouthpiece and like, look around.
Yeah.
Like, that's priority number 1. Like, if your teeth are gone, I'm throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
Like, clearly you're losing. You're too stupid to quit on your own. But his corners didn't care.
Mm-mm.
Like, oh, whatever. Like, use your jab, move around, move your head off the center line. Like, here's the game plan.
I'll do it for you.
You know it's bad when your opponent is like elbowing you in the face and like, man, I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. It's my job. Like you can hear at one point, I think it's round 4 when they eventually stop it. You can hear at one point Glover apologizes to him.
Uh-huh.
And then Anthony Smith tells him it's okay. And then after the fight, it happens again. He's like, it's okay, it's your job. Like, I get that he's good at getting beat up, but like, I want his brain to be okay, you know? Like, I want to be able to have conversations.
Just stop, he's already dead.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm just imagining that.
Like, there used to be times where refs just, like, wouldn't stop fights after somebody was, like, clearly not getting back into it.
Yeah.
But it's one thing when the ref doesn't do it. It's another when the ref doesn't know because he's told his corner that his teeth have fallen out. And not the ref. And so the ref is just like watching the fight and like, yeah, he was getting his ass kicked, but like, is it enough to stop it? Probably at some point or two.
Yeah. And
But,
then he looks over in the corner after like the 3rd round and he just sees in there no teeth. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, what? When was that?
I don't know. It's because when it's just a ref being negligent, it's like, okay, this was one person being negligent.
Yeah.
But when it's somebody's corner, like you grabbed his teeth and pocketed them, and then the coach just kept talking. Like, how are you guys? How did we get here?
Just spray some water in your mouth and gargle spit. You're fine. If you can still put your mouth guard back in your jaw, you're good.
Yeah, come on, Lionheart, get back in there.
You didn't need a jaw. You don't need a jaw to punch.
I'm trying to think of specific bad stoppages because they used to happen so much. Like when Mario Yamasaki was reffing, it was like every fight that he reffed. Like all of them.
Yeah.
He got banned from the UFC. And like a year ago or something, he said he wanted to ref again, and everybody was like, no. Hell no.
That bad, huh?
Yeah. He would... Trying to remember the fight exactly, but there was a fight where somebody got knocked out and hit the mat stiff. And the impact of them hitting the mat woke them back up. And their opponent came back in and hit them again. And knocked them out again. And then kept hitting them. And they eventually woke back up. And the fight still wasn't stopped.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to remember the exact... But... There's been weird shit like that where... Sometimes it's just hard to know. Like Yuri Prohashka got knocked out cold by Dominic Reyes actually was on his back. Yuri was standing above him.
Uh-huh.
Reyes kicked upward.
Mm-hmm.
They call it an up kick. Hit Yuri in the chin. And Yuri was out cold. And landed on Reyes. But he woke back up because he hit Reyes. And he went on to win the fight. Because he knocked Reyes out.
Wow.
I think that was... I think he knocked him out with a spinning elbow. I think that was that fight. But yeah, remember that thing about Yuri just does shit?
Yeah.
He had a fight in Ryzen, which is in like Indonesia or something. Maybe that's where 1FC is, whatever. Somewhere overseas is where Ryzen is. Or was, I don't know if it's still around. I think it is. But he had a fight in Ryzen against Vadim Nemkov. And they went by the old JP MMA rules, where the first round is 10 minutes. So instead of just having all 5-minute rounds, the first one is 10 minutes, and then you have a 5-minute round. It's the old rules that Pride used to have back in like the early 2000s, before they got by the UFC. But he has this fight, and Vadim Nemkov beats the fuck out of Yuri for like 10 minutes. Probably 6 out of these 10 minutes is Yuri just getting mauled. Yuri goes back to his corner and doesn't even sit down and is just like bouncing on the balls of his feet and is just like ready to go. You know, keeping the adrenaline up. Nemkov just lays down in the middle of the ring. Because he's too exhausted from beating up Yuri too much.
Jesus.
He exhausted himself to the point that he could not continue. Because he was hitting Yuri so hard. And Yuri was just like ready to...
Wow. That's awesome. Real quick, I'm gonna check what my security level is at now. Ah, I got it to 100. There we go. And just like that, I have maxed out a skill by pressing A.
Hell yeah. Is there like a specific timing to that? Or do you just...
So you just go to one that's already been pushed up into the locked position, and you just spam A. You just spam it as fast as you can. I could have technically finished faster, but that was worded weird. I could have done that faster, but I didn't want to spam it.
You know?
I didn't want to spam the button so much that like it would you would just hear that, or you would just hear nothing but button presses over you talking.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure it came close anyways, but still.
Quality goods for sale here.
It kind of just turned into white noise.
Yeah. Alright. 2 things I need to get are... I need 2 things that can fortify... Or not fortify, restore magicka. Flax seeds are good. I'll take those.
An excellent deal.
I think the best example of somebody getting knocked out and then it not getting stopped and then them coming back to win the fight anyway is Pat Barry versus Jack. That was a fast fight. We could watch that for some time. It was like 4 minutes.
I would be interested.
Real quick.
He's got a lot of potions. Alright. I don't think I can dupe Bog Beacon Asco Caps. So I'm not even going to waste my money. However, I will see if you got any non-filled Grand Soul Gem. Not interested.
Bye.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Not what I'm looking for.
You too.
Not what I'm looking for. Who? Where's the guy?
Yeah, I watched the fight back. Over the course of about 30 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
Pat Barry dropped Czech Congo and like hurt him bad. Followed him and knocked him out. But because Congo was on one knee and Barry was holding him up, like you could see he went limp. It was clear as day. And the ref was about to step in. But Congo woke back up because he was getting hit so much and like wrapped around Barry to like try to take him down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then he stands up and
Hi.
let me see here.
Hello, wizard. I am Alberic Litter. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Yeah, so then Barry stands back up.
Goodbye.
Say that when you murdered.
After
Someone.
so when that happens, Barry backs off
Finest goods and lowest prices
and
in all Cyrodiil.
hits Congo again, who then falls back limp again, but wakes up when he hits the mat. And Barry like swarms him again. Czech Congo stands up, and then Congo knocks out Barry,
Mm-hmm.
and the fight is stopped. It happens over the course of about 30 seconds. You go from one guy getting knocked out and woken back up,
Mm-hmm.
to then getting potentially knocked out cold again, but he was at least hit so hard he went limp. And then he stands up, and the guy who's been hit completely limp twice ends up winning by knocking out the other guy.
Thank you.
Oof.
Take care.
It's kind of heavyweight, though. Weird shit happens.
Alright, I need to go back to... I need to go back to the Imperial City, but first I'm gonna check... Well, actually there's no point in checking here. Before I actually go back to Imperial City, I want to go to Wild Eye Stables. So I mentioned before, we're gonna take a shortcut to spell making. It involves that. That big tower. I have to ascend to that tower.
I'm not going to see this. We could do that sometime instead of a movie night.
Good.
Watch old fights. Fortunately, there are a lot of fights in UFC history that you don't really need to know anything about technique to enjoy them, because guys are just... There are some fights that are super technical that I enjoy a lot. Not sure that you... Like Mateusz Gamrot and Arman Tsarukyan. They had a great fight. It's a lot of grappling. The scrambling is fun. I don't know that your enjoyment would be the same as mine. Because it's crackling.
Make my way up to the top here. So this is the Frost Crag Spire. Very fancy DLC tower. Let's see. Look north.
That was busy. The DLC tower is called what now?
It is called Frost Crag Spire.
Mm-hmm. I see it is very frosty.
It is very frosty. Funny thing about Frost Crag Spire, before we even go in, you can see that there's a good little view of these northern mountains over here. You see that big mountain over there?
Mm-hmm.
I pull up the map. You see directly north of us is Skyrim. That mountain is an actual mountain in Skyrim that you can go to. It's part of the main quest line. You have to go there.
Huh.
It is called the Throat of the World.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can actually see it from all the way over here. It's just a fun little Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as you can see, you have to pick your way in here. Fortunately, I have max security, so I can just auto try over and over until I get in.
Mm-hmm.
This active quest basically just tells you to read this book. Then it tells you to go to the Imperial City's Mystic Emporium, and you can buy all of the upgrades you need for this.
Frosty hand.
It is a frosty hand.
Oh,
And by
is that
touching...
Jack?
Now that we've read the book, this big door opens. We can go in here. I can't make this jump because I suck. We go around the shameful long way. And there's some cool things we can do here. But first, I need to get some candles for these two things. After that, our journey to maxing out all the magic skills may begin.
No, nice.
I could technically max one of them out right now, but that's lame, and I don't want to do that. Let's do them all at once. Alright, so I gotta go to Market District, and I need to find another ingredient. Wait until 9 in the morning. Okay, that's a lot of people. Alright, where is...
What is it, citizen? What is it, sir? Farewell, citizen.
main ingredient? Here we go. They usually have a ton of good magic stuff.
If you have it... Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ah, blackberries restore magic. That will work.
You're a fine negotiator.
And I'll actually double check for any other things that I might need to use. So that one I know doesn't work.
Another. Farewell.
Alright, let's see if these dupe. Alright. Alright, blackberries dupe, that's good. And do flax seeds dupe. That is not what I wanted to do. Dang it, come on. There we go. Yes, they do duplicate. Awesome.
Very good.
Alright. Now to make bunch of Restore Magic on self. There we go. Alright,
The
got
Fighters
just
Guild
enough.
is recruiting again.
Think of a more appropriate name for a
Alright,
store.
and now to the Mystic Emporium, where I can get all of the stuff I need. Actually, I need to also check if I've got enough spells for this. So... Alright, so I've got Restoration, Mysticism, Illusion, Destruction, all the Conjuration ones that I'm pretty sure I'll need. Alteration. Okay, I believe that should be everything.
Welcome to the Mist. What can I interest you
Alright,
in?
what spells does he have? I need an absorb skill. I should get a burden. Dispel. Frenzy. Light's probably be good. Weakness to fire, weakness to poison. Alright,
Have a look around.
now to
I'm
buy the
working on
important
enterprises in
things.
Old Tamriel.
Once I find it. Oh wait, no, it's not this person who sells it.
Buy.
It is
Oh,
you.
go on. Have a look at my wares.
Also,
I'm sure
need to
there's
check
some-
your thing. Calm, charm, demoralize, fortify, paralyze, rally, soul trap. Do I think I already have soul trap. Weakness to magic I need.
Thank you. Only
And now,
Let's do business.
yes, here's what we need.
A fine bargain for you.
We buy the
That's a good
house
deal.
upgrades for Frostcrag Spire, and then we buy these two. These Mage Tallow candle boxes.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I actually should probably check if they've got Grand Soul Gems, because I'll need those.
Well met. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Farewell.
Okay, you don't have any.
Yep. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
Not filled Grand Soul Gem. Dang it. Okay. Go next door to this guy's shop. See if he's got any good spells that I need to buy.
Edgar Vot. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Take care.
Do I have... I forget, do I have absorb skill or absorb? I have absorb skill, so I need absorb
What?
attribute.
Have a look around.
I need drain skill. Fortify fatigue, fortify magicka. Drain health. Water breathing. There we go.
Thank you. Take care.
Check Rendir's staff, see if he's got some soul gems, maybe. I don't know if he carries them or not.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Can I interest you
Rendir,
in some of my
filled
wares?
you filled grand soul gems with petty souls. You are an actual failure. You're an embarrassment to mages across the world. How could you have done this?
Farewell.
Alright. Go to the Arcane University and see if What's-Her-Face might have something for me.
You have my ear, citizen. What do you say, pal?
Well met.
Seen any...
My name is Hagar. I don't get out much. Too many books to read. You
Got
too.
called in on a murder. How about Greek? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Alright, silence would be good to have.
Hey, I'm back, my friend.
Welcome back, my friend.
You too.
Well met. Good day.
I don't suppose you saw the, what I was buying from the shopkeeper here.
I did not.
So I bought a bunch of house upgrades, and I bought the crux of my spell-making operation, 2 mage tallow candles. Now that I have those, I can go back up here. I can begin the spell crafting process. I simply need to put the candles in both of these altars. And now I can activate this altar of spellcasting to make my own spells. So, I want a spell for Fortify Magicka. I need to make a spell that will be cost efficient. Alright, 24 Fortify 100 magic up in 4 seconds. We'll name this... Resto 1. Alright, we're going to use this to train Restoration. So the way... Wait, did I make that? I made that an on-touch spell. That was a waste of money. Alright. On self. There we go. Restore 1. Now we're talking. Alright. So the way leveling magic skills in Oblivion Remastered is that it used to be, in the original, you would be leveling it based off of your, like how many times you cast a spell, regardless of its cost. Now, whenever you cast it, you get experience based on how expensive the spell was. I see. I partook so much magicka, it went into the deep negative.
How
This
deep
is okay.
negative?
I waited like 10 seconds, looked at it, it was negative 31 out of 150.
That's pretty negative.
Yeah. But that is fine.
Can you get it more negative?
Theoretically. But we're not looking to get more negative. We're looking to grind until we get to 25. Alright. We are at negative 57. Yeah, we were at negative 57 out of 150. now that we are at 100 or at 25 spell making. Make the magnitude 100. Alright. 10. 11. Get away 15. No. 13. 12. Alright, 11 is what we can get away with. We'll name this one Restore 2. Alright. But yeah, no. Spell leveling or spell skill leveling is pretty easy once you get a hold of this. Once you can get a spell making altar and you unlock the right spells, all you have to do is pay money and you've effectively maxed out your skills.
Wow.
Eventually, later on, I'm gonna get I will get a skill, or I'll get a couple of spells that will make grinding my my armor skill a lot easier. I'm going to mute myself for just a moment.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hello. This was not my best round to golf.
How far off from par were you?
Oh, I'm under par. The question is how far away from first place am I? Right now, with 2 holes left, I'm 11 under, but mind you, that's playing the course twice. So I'm a combined 11 under, which is not good enough.
No, you could definitely do better.
I think first right now is 14 under, so I'm not that far off. But it's like I can't make that up.
Right.
Unless I eagle this, which is no, just okay. The last hole, I think this is also a par 5, so I can eagle this one. It's fun. So unless I'm hitting 146 yards, which is that AM. Up. Okay. Okay. 12 on. That could have been worse. I think it was 600 both days. There's two people tied for first and I'm tied for fourth. But I beat my rival. They finished. No, they finished. What sucks is I had enough birdies to be up there, but I had two bogeys.
Mm.
That's what got under enough.
All right. Restore 3. What do you mean my skill level's too low? Damn it. It bamboozled me.
It bamboozled you. How dare it?
It led me to believe I was getting a far better skill. good thing I've decided to do restoration first, because I think this will be the slowest one to level out of all the magic skills. Once this one's leveled, the other ones will be quicker. Plus, having high restoration early is always good.
That explains that I click on somewhat. Hello. Hello. I am considering food. I do not know what kind of food to get.
You should get good food.
I've got sausage up there and bacon. They both need to be cooked. Could do that. Do we got taters? We got... No. No. Well, that changes things. Okay, so what do I make? I'll figure that out later.
Indeed.
Now, just wait. Come on. How's game going?
My friend, it is going.
Or anything else you want to discuss while you do farming? Well,
Nothing in particular. How long has the stream been going? Almost 2 hours?
that sounds alright.
I will
I can
attempt.
check on the two. Yeah, hour 54. Just about. Oh, did I ever like this room? I bet I didn't. Here we go. I liked the stream and it still says 0. It's not my fault. I tried to help Alco.
I'm gonna try and grind restoration to 100, and then I think I'll call it there.
I have slightly more bacon than I have pan.
Oh.
That's fine. We gotta throw sausage in there too. So that adds more bacon in this. Sausage. French fries. I thought that was the big pan, and it turned out it was not. Tastes slightly spicy. That's okay.
Let's see if I can't get to 100 restoration before we hit the actual 2-hour mark, because I think we're at an hour 50 something.
You got about 2 minutes left, then.
Ooh, don't think I'm gonna make it.
Wish you the best of luck. You're at 158.
I've gotta get 7 levels in less than 2 minutes. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, but maybe.
You might. Come on, pull it up on this.
We're gonna cut it real close.
Can he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Comment in the chat.
And while you're leaving that comment, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to slap that notification bell. Also, if you want, you can go over to Unga Bunga Booga's channel. I'm just he hasn't uploaded in like 8 months. But maybe
Nice
he will.
plug. Alright. How much time we got?
About 30 seconds.
I think we're just about made it. And let's go!
He did it.
Woo! I can cast max resto spells. Now that I can,
You know you can check where you're at by clicking the share.
I know, but if I was clicking the share button, I wouldn't
waste
be.
time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
That would kill the run.
spamming. Yeah.
It's true.
Alright, now that I've done that, I can actually make a spell that could potentially just outright make grinding a lot easier. Alright, we'll make a spell that goes to self for
You see
60
now the
seconds.
struggle I had when I was streaming Red Dead 2.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Oh
just
yeah, no.
trying to talk to myself for 8 hours during the stream. This is where it comes. When you were there, it was fine.
Oh yeah.
It's part of the reason I don't stream anymore. I don't have I just don't have it in me right now. To have too much other stuff going on. I don't have it in me to just be entertaining to myself. So when I stream, I like to stream, you know, for like a prolonged period of time. Your streams, though, I go. You're also smart. You wait for me to be here when you stream.
Oh yeah.
Or I guess anyone to be here.
Let's see, what should I name this? So this one is for boofing. Buffing intelligence.
Well, that's what you should call it.
Boofing. Boofing int. Boofing int.
Schmerz.
You know what? Hang on, wait. Ah, damn! I wish you could put like the trademark symbol in there.
Oh man.
Hang on, wait. We're gonna make this work.
Really should turn the heat up on this, but I don't feel like it's left with grease. Just cook those little time.
There we go. That's the spell name right there. Made it work.
Let's bring up.
Boofing int. Do I even have the intelligence to cast this right now? Barely. I want to see where exactly my I want to see exactly where I get to with this. 450. That's solid. That is good right there. 450 magic off of that. Now I can make a really good restore health. I have created a healinger spell. It does all of the healings. I heal 100 points of HP every second for 2 seconds. Let's see. I should also make a... Do I have Restore Fatigue? I don't have Restore Fatigue. I have
Alright,
Portion.
these are coming upstairs. Mercy has torn a hole in my comforter and decided that its insides looked nummy.
Mm.
That's what I do for leaving her alone for 3 minutes.
Yeah. Not fair.
It was actually closer to 10, and it really is on me. And I
What are
can't
my
get
other
this out
music
right now because
skills
our keys
at?
are miserable.
Alright,
I'll be okay.
Conjurations at 35. Oh yeah, all of my other skills are garbage. Wow.
Garbage.
Garbage. In terms of magic. My Conjuration's the only one that's decent. But that's fine. Because I have 100 Resto, which means I can just buff my... I can boof my int so that I have more magicka. And just spam cast a bunch of spells. But that will be for another time. I might grind those other skills off screen. Just because you've seen how it works. You know how it works. I just make a spell that is high magicka for that level, spam it a bunch of times, drink potions, and repeat the cycle once I get to the next stage. Pretty easy. But yeah, anything you would like to add before I cut stream?
No.
Well, I know I put you on the spot, but try not to sound too nervous. No!
You know. Yeah, well, fucking...
You sound like a kid in school when the teacher asked them if they remembered their show and tell item. No!
I don't know, viewers, when you get done watching our stupid asses, open your Bible, read it a little bit. See what's inside. That's all I got.
And if you don't read the Bible, nice.
Do it. You'll do it.
Cool. Read whatever you feel like. Maybe read some Harry Potter. I don't fucking know.
Maybe read Leviticus, maybe read Deuteronomy, I don't know.
Maybe you read
laws and stuff.
Maybe you'll read the Book of Corinthians. Maybe you'll read the Book of Bionicle. We'll get there.
I don't have a comment after that.
You weren't prepared for the Book of Bionicle, were you?
Watched like an hour-and-a-half video essay on Bionicle lore once, and I remember none of it.
You know what? Good on you. You've managed to retain zero Bionicle lore.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Anyway, goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, Aang.